Okay, we are live. Hey guys, hi, this is Pari and Radhika here together. Back again on another series for the Magnet Mind. We are so excited and I apologize. We missed last week and we had to reschedule today. There's a good reason I'm going to share with you guys. But meanwhile, Radhika, while I um, get on the Facebook and everything, can you just say hi and begin?
Of course, yes. Hi, everybody. Everybody there. Yes, hi. So this is Radhika from Delhi. I think almost all of you know me by now. I keep popping up in her lives now. So it's like this, like a stuck face out there. So today we have very interesting topic to share for the Magnet Mind series, and that is removing the 5 roadblocks that people usually face during their journey to success. Now, as long as we feel success is something which is very very related to hard work, yes, of course, hard work is very important in life, but this is something that I've learned over time, and this is something that the woman sitting right to me next to me in this life has literally drilled it in my mind that success is how your mindset is. Success comes through having right thoughts, having right mindset, reading right books, and lot many other things. So it is not just the hard work. If you keep thinking, if you have a mindset that only when I work hard, only when I grill myself, only when I literally just maybe do floor cleaning, only then I can get success, that is not how things work. So, what are the top 5 things that we'll be talking today? Is something which is under the wraps, and we will go one topic at a time. And it'll be a great live today. I think we're going to have interesting interaction today. So, let's start this now, Paridi.
Yeah, absolutely, Radhika. And before I start, I want to actually first say hi to everybody who's joining us live here. And please comment and let us know where you're watching us from. And the other thing is, I want to share about the three things I'm really excited about right now. I'm so excited about this. I really want to share the three things, the top thing that I'm excited about. The first thing is the most awaited Magnetmind series is starting in July 7th. And the registrations are now open, so you can register. This is for all the gorgeous women, the 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 go-getter, badass women out there, who are ready to step up, who are ready to take their power back, who are ready to make it happen. We are inviting you to join us in the Magnet Mind series, where we are going to talk, where you're going to up level your mindset, up level your frequency, energy in attracting and manifesting the reality you want. So that's coming up July 7th. And just hang on a minute, we'll tell you how to sign up as well. Um, and hang on, guys. I'm actually in India, and I'm kind of I don't have a space right now to just live, and I'm kind of struggling here. So just bear with me, guys.
Which is
And the second,
which is yeah.
yeah, I know. It's like okay, whatever
Yeah,
technology works right now. I know it's kind of. I'm
using
I'm
it.
am I stuck right now? Do you see me stuck?
No, no, no. You're very much visible. All everything is moving. You're not stuck at all. You're very much there.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So that's our Magnet Mind series, guys, an 8 week kick-ass program that is starting July 7th. Do not miss this chance to work with me and Radhika personally. I mean, you are going to get coached, groomed by us. If I were you, I wouldn't miss. If I was, trying to struggling to make things happen. Um, if I feel stuck, if you feel stuck anywhere and you feel like you need that push, you need that kind of support to
Yeah.
guide you, to take you, move you forward, then this is that program. So to join us on July 7th, and I'll send you the details about how you can sign up. And the second thing I'm excited about is, of course, are my favorite stuff. Um, Crystal course. The the certified crystal practitioner course is starting June 28th. June 28th. The most awaited course, the second batch, the third batch is starting right now. So do not wait. If you are somebody who is interested in crystals, and you know a little bit of crystals, or you may have crystals at home but you just don't know how to work with it, how to get started, then this is the course. Or you're somebody who know about it, you have been working with it, but you really want to get deeper, you want to understand the science and technology behind it. Because we go deep, guys. We go in, we talk some awesome stuff in here. It's no joke. There's a lot of research in there. There's a lot of work that together we have put together in this course. Lot of resources. So definitely join us. And actually the registrations are open on my website paripatri.com. So go ahead and check, sign up right now. Do not wait. Get you will need some supplies to get started for the course. So you can start getting the supplies, you can start getting ready to get started for this next batch coming up. So that's the second thing that I'm excited about. And the third thing, which I am super excited, is the Women's Sacred Goddess Retreat
Yes.
happening in December 13th to 18th at, at the Pyramid Valley International, Bengaluru. Guys, come with me to India. Come with me to India. Stay with me for 5 days. Enjoy this you time. Enjoy the time pampering yourself. Give this gift to you, because this is some kick ass stuff. What we're gonna do. So this is to all the women, by the way. Everything that I'm talking is, oh, by the way, Crystal Course is open for everybody, men and women. However, the Magnet Mind and the retreat, the Goddess Retreat, I am waiting for that. I mean, I need it more than anybody. And I just can't wait to indulge myself in that luxury, indulge myself in that rawness, in that I guess the what do we call the the tools, the witchy tools, what do we call them, how do we explain that?
There are
um
no words, I think.
it's going to
Just
be
getting into that
luxurious.
mystical stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be luxurious. It's going to be something that you may have not experienced before if you have never been to a women's circle. So it's going to be intense, guys. Lot of healing, lot of trauma healing, lot of healing of shame. Okay,
Yes.
we're going to be healing a lot of shame in this retreat. And it's not just any retreat, it's not just any, like, on the surface. We get deeper, we create stuff. There's going to be a shift within us at the end of the retreat. There's a lot of stuff happening. So these are the three things that I'm excited about. So the again, the subscriptions, so the registrations are open for the retreat. Go to paripatri.com, go to retreat, and you can sign up now, right now. Just get your accommodations, and everything is included. Once you sign up, your accommodation, your food, and the whole retreat, everything is included. So pretty awesome deal, guys. So do not wait. Join me at the Pyramid Valley International this December. One of a kind retreat, and do not miss. So these are the top three things I wanted to share, Radhika, before we
Okay,
get started.
December.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we lost you in between a little bit, but now you're back. But we can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, just a moment. I am writing a comment for everybody to welcome them.
Yay! Welcome, guys. Welcome. So happy to see you here. Honestly, it's been a hectic day. I'll tell you, like, everything that happened. We just finished a 3 day Buddha Purnima celebrations here at the
Yeah.
Pyramid Valley, and it was like super super high energetic. And after that, I mean, yesterday and today we were like discussing a lot of projects. I'm like, so much is happening, so much is happening. Like the
Can I
energies
tell
are.
a secret to everyone about you, please? Can I tell a secret about you to everyone?
What secret?
That secret is this woman is always neck deep in projects. Like she never has her hands empty. Like she has to keep doing something or the other. And this is now a challenge for me to keep up with the pace she has. So it's like I am getting inspiration from this woman every day, that I have to match up to the energy level that she has, so that I keep upbeat, I keep doing what I'm supposed to do. So this is the secret I want to share. Sorry, I took that time. Now you can continue.
Well, we don't have time, we have to work. There's no time to just sit around and do nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, my mother is getting a little upset that I'm just like talking and meeting people, and she's like, when are you gonna sit and spend time with me? So she's kind of upset with me, but then that's okay. She's used to that because of my great father. Uh, she's used to that.
Yeah.
Um, so which is fine. But yeah, I'm enjoying. The weather is great. I mean, Radhika, here it's raining. It's like nice and pleasant. It's raining. It's actually flooding today.
Um.
So yeah, it was a red alert in Bangalore right
Oh.
now.
Oh God.
Yeah, so but here it's pleasant, it's nice, it's raining, it's like really perfect, so I'm loving it.
I can totally imagine.
So, guys, let us know where you're watching first from, and let us know like about the blogs. We're gonna discuss 5 blogs today for the mindset
Yes.
training. And yeah, mindset is everything. Everything. Mindset is everything. I mean,
Yes.
everything that you are creating in your life is all about how you perceive, how you are, how your perception is a wide enough. How are you filtering what you see, the programs that you have. So we're going to talk all about that today. So Radhika, go ahead and shoot. What are we
O-
entering into discussion?
Okay, so we are going to enter in the dimension of mindset today, talking on different levels of thought process that begins from mindset and then obviously goes neck deep, one point after the other, one point after the other. So the first is obviously the most basic, because that is like the foundation. So the first point that we'll be covering today is negative mindset, and that is one of the biggest roadblocks to success. Personal experience here, by the way, guys. So what is it that can really help us not rectify, because that's a wrong word. Nothing which is happening in any moment is wrong. Everything is experiential, everything is a learning. So what is it that we need to work on so that negative mindset becomes a positive mindset, or rather at least it becomes a neutral mindset where we are not manifesting something which we don't want to manifest. So Fariti, would you want to start with a negative mindset, because you are the queen of mindset training? So let's begin with you.
Today I was actually shooting with a girl, with a 15-year-old girl. We were shooting her
Uh-huh.
experience of meditation, and she was sharing her, she was telling about how she overcome a problem in her life with meditation, and she was talking like this. So things were not right, and then whatever I had, uh, I had struggled, and then I meditated, and everything was fine. And then her mother was there, and then she was like, tell more about it, like talk about the journey, like how you came, you were frustrated, you were throwing stuff, you were not happy, and then you meditated, and all the struggle part, all the clear part. And she was like, okay, whatever, it's not a big deal. So then I was kind of relating to her, because as a child, being a meditator, and as you grow up with that mindset, um, the thing is, the problems are not really big problems. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, there are problems. Yeah, I did all that okay, fine, I overcome and I'm done. And then the mother was like, yeah, it's not a big problem for you, but for the other people it is a big huge problem. And the parents are spending their whole time talking about that problem, how their child is doing this and that and that. So I was kind of relating to that. Yeah, absolutely. Like when I share my things, like, whatever problems that you have, I'm like, okay, I have struggled, yeah, whatever, but I'm enjoying my life here. So
Yeah.
they were not really the problems. So in my mind, they're not problems, but for a person outside is like a huge thing. And the reason why I don't see problems is because of the mindset.
Yeah.
Um, it's because it's because, again, I've been trained. Now we're going beyond the negative mindset. We are going into the miraculous mindset. I mean,
Yes.
I know I'm kind of taking we kind of taking you into the topmost level, but being with us, you don't need to get into positive and then miraculous. You are straight getting into the miraculous mindset.
Yeah.
That's the power of being with a group. That is a power of being in a community. Is that you can go faster. You can get things done faster.
Yep.
So negative mindset, man, mindset is everything. Everything that you are creating around, everything that you are experiencing, the troubles, the struggle, or whatever, the success, is because of your mindset. The only way to shift your experience is to shift your thoughts, shift what you how you feel, and shift your perceptions, and things will change around you. So so yeah, in our series, in our Magnet Mind series, we also do have a, the BIS version, where we are talking about how to coach you in creating a business. And in that, mindset is a big thing. Whether you want to get into a new relationship, whether you want to create new stuff, whether you want to um I don't know, new career, new business, new venture. It's all about, you can create anything you want, but you just need to shift into that abundance mindset, into that infinite abundance mindset, where there is no lack, where there's no scarcity, where there's no fear, there's only love. Radhika is a love leader. She's a love leader. She works with her heart. She works with her heart, and she follows her intuition, and she trusts herself. And that is the biggest power. Is that is the superpower. Is because whoever you are, we gotta tune into our love consciousness in anything, in any matter. When we connect to that love within us, that frequency of love, all fear vanishes, all obstacles vanishes, and we are just in the oneness mode. What do you say, Radhika?
Yes, I completely agree. I am, I think I am a sucker when it comes to love, literally, because I've always felt that this is the biggest emotion that can lead us to do great things. Always do great things, because then you are leading from a heart of miraculous thinking, as you rightly mentioned, that we are always in a state of miraculous thinking. And I also feel for the mindset. We often force ourselves to, we force feed ourselves that we have to be positive all the time, that we don't have to feel any other emotion, so so that everything is right in our life. But the problem here is, if we do not process our emotions, and this is coming from the heart part of what Pari just shared. When you are, putting your emotions under the rug, when you do not relate to it, or when you do not see them or meet with them head on, face to face, then what is happening is you're creating a volcano which is always simmering inside of you, and it bursts at the wrong time. Then the mindset training becomes zero. No matter how much you want to train yourself, no matter how much you want to be successful in life, you have not dealt with the emotions which are actually negative, which are already embedded in your subconscious mind. They are like a part and parcel of you, and if you're not pulling them out one by one, taking baby steps, then success will always be roadblocked. It will always be roadblocked. And this is a personal experience, and I am coming from the place where I've always accepted this, and I'm going to accept it today. I am not perfect. I make blunders. I get scolded a lot of times. I scold myself. But then at the end of the day, I am very proud of myself, knowing that I'm always centered at my heart. That I know where I need to work more, and that comes from knowing that I don't have to, put my emotions under the rug. I have to deal with them. I have to converse with the other. So if it's an emotion for someone else, I need to communicate effectively, not by argument, not by, and also I keep faltering in this, but I keep coming back. So this is like a personal talisman. Always come from a place of love, always come from a place of understanding, of compassion, of non-assumption, latest learning in my life. So I think, yeah, that really creates a healthy mindset. A healthy, I think, more than negative, positive, or miraculous. For miraculous mindset, the base is healthy mindset. You have to be healthy in your thoughts and mentally. You have to be very, very healthy. And I think that leads to wherever we need to be. So that is what I feel.
Absolutely. Oh, Nandini is in the house.
I
Welcome,
see the
Nandini.
heart. Yes, my heart is
Um,
beating right now.
I
The heartbeat of
know
love.
Nandini is a rock star that we have.
Yes.
I mean, guys, when you are in that love consciousness, you attract people who are, you know, tuned into that.
That. Yes.
So I'm like super, super happy and grateful that we have such an awesome kick-ass team, man. Like really, this is like amazing. So we have Sanika. Hi, Sanika. Hi, Deepthi. Great to have you guys here. Deepthi is starting her own
Yes, Deepti
business.
said hi. Yes. Oh, yes.
A super, super congratulations for that. She gave me a gift, by the way. She gave me a awesome
Self love
bath
kit.
salts. Bath
Yeah,
salts.
she's creating self love kit, guys. If you need some self love, then she's your person to go there and talk to her about it.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm just amazed by what we can create when we come out of this mode of fear, when we come out of this mode of judgments, and we're gonna get into that. So the biggest mindset block is the being in that negative mindset is holding ourselves back, self-sabotaging by our own belief systems, our own limitations.
Yep.
I had a thought in my mind. I forgot about it. I wanted to share that. Anyways, it will come back. It will come
Yes.
back.
Go
Um,
ahead.
so yeah. So guys, post your questions here. We would love to answer you. We would love to interact with you. That's why we are here.
Yes.
That's why we want to take this time to talk to you. So do not hold back. Answer. I mean, question. I know I'm like little lost here. Bear with me. But but yeah. So go ahead, Radhika. So the first block we said was the mindset, which is the negative mindset.
Negative
We are our
mindset.
own.
Yes.
There is no obstacle outside. It's our own mind that is the obstacle. It is our own mind that is limiting us, holding us back from creating our reality, from experiencing the best life now. I mean, we
Yeah.
wait for freaking, oh, once I get this, I'll have that. Once I am this, then I'll be happy. Like freaking, you can be happy right now.
Right
Like
now.
forget
Yes.
about vacation, forget about this. Just like right now, you can experience your best life, and that is what
Yes.
Magnet Mind is all about.
True. Now that you were speaking about obstacles, there is this quote by Kabir I would want to say out loud for everyone. It's in Khadi Boli, that is the UP ka bhasha. It's a Khadi Boli. It's a theme of writing. So he says, "Bura jo dekhan मैं चला, बुरा ना मिलया कोई." बुरा जो देखन मैं चला, बुरा ना मिलया कोई, जो मन खोजा आपना, मुझसे बुरा ना कोई। यानी कि जब मैं बुराई ढूंढने बाहर चला तो मुझे बुराई बाहर कहीं मिली नहीं, बट जब मैंने अपना मन खोजा तो मुझे पता चला सबसे बुरा इंसान मैं ही हूँ कि मैं बुराई देखने बाहर जा रहा हूँ। That's the meaning of it. So imagine, it is not just Pari and Radhika talking about this. It is not just, amazing people out there speaking about this. This has been out there, guys, for so long. For so long, for centuries, people have been talking about this. Kabir has talked about this. Sai has talked about this. So Sai is now has become obviously the god that he is. But he was a normal common saint at one point in time. He was very much alive, and he also used to speak about these things. He also used to speak about mindset. His power of mind was so much that he actually lit the diyas filled with water. And that was his very not subtle way of saying that when you have that mind power, you can create fortune. You can literally create fortune. And as I'm speaking to you, I'm also speaking to myself that I have to absolutely follow this route, to be on this high standard of believing in myself, having that faith, and to see less of bad in other people, and focus more on the goodness that I have inside, so that I can reflect that and it can get reflected back to me. Wow, such insights come when we are on live. I love our lives, man. This is amazing.
I mean, I really love my job. I really love my work. I mean, this is like
Yes,
the
man.
best work ever. And we can all have that. We can all have what we want. We can all have what we love. We don't need to struggle, guys. We don't need to struggle
Yeah.
and do what we don't want. And it can happen. You just need to believe in yourself. You just need to like take a step. Like you just need to take action, lean in to your fears. Like, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna take a risk on yourself. You are worth it. Invest in
Yes.
yourself. That's what you must do. That's what I did. That's what Radhika did. um so yeah, let's get into the next block that we
Yeah.
have.
So the next block is, which is a big part of our mindset, and that is assumption and judgment. Because from assumption comes judgment, and from judgment comes opinions, and from opinions comes a lot of things. So much interlinking is there. And I think I would want to start on here because I am someone who I'm an overthinker, guys. I'm an overthinker, and sometimes what happens is when I'm overthinking, I I actually deflect from the path of my heart, and I go to the path of my mind. And trust me, sometimes mind is not your best friend. Heart is always your best friend, but mind is not always your best friend. Because if you are in a space where you're disturbed, if you're thinking so much, if you're stressed out, mind will react. And when you deflect to your mind path at that point in time, there are assumption that happens. And that assumption can lead to a very small thing in life can actually become a big trouble, or a source of argument, or a source of you know you not being 100% up to what you want to be. That you do certain things which you're not happy about, and you'll then regretting the entire day. Okay, why did I do this, why did I do that? And then everything just goes go down the drain. So I think assuming something from the mind path is not something that is good for success. Always come from the part of your heart. Because um and Pari teaches about it, by the way. She teaches heart brain coherence. And I was happy that I was one of the few students in India who joined her for the first batch, and where she guided us to be connected to our heart, to breathe through our heart. And she taught us lot many techniques to how to be always centered to our hearts. Because that was the first time I heard from Pari that it is not the brain that sends signals to our heart, it is the heart that sends many signals to our brain. And that is how it operates. And trust me, when you start getting into things, when you start learning things, when you start reading things, there's a plethora of universe out there for you. And that is where the assumption dies. That is where you start becoming the person you're meant to be. So that's from me, how what I feel about assumptions and judgment. What is your say, Pari?
Wow, that's a lot of stuff that you just shared right now. I mean, by the way, guys, I'll just share a little bit about Radhika. Radhika is a philosophy student, correct?
Yes, I am philosophy
Oh
student. I
my,
was.
finally I got that right.
Yeah, you did. I'm a philosophy. I was a
She's
philosophy
a
student.
philosophy student. She's a writer. She is a creative designer. I mean, she's a lot of stuff, and she's like all what do I say? She's all heart. She's all right brain, and and there's a lot of in that because of the lot of right brain activation. There are a lot of limitations with the left brain. which I'm working on, by the way, with her.
Yes, she is.
So, but anyways, so yeah, I mean, what she said is bang on. Judgments is something that absolutely limits us, absolutely limits our progress. If we want to be successful, if we want to change our reality, you gotta stop judging. Be an open-minded. Being open-minded is extremely, extremely important. When I say open mind, it's about accepting, it's about understanding the different variations of perspectives, understanding that there is not just black and white, there are different shades, different grays, different colors, different, things happening. And then, and every perspective is right. Every perspective is right in its own way. And what you see, what I see, may not be what you see, which is okay. It's completely fine, because that is how it is meant to be. If I just see what you see, then what's the fun in being on the earth? Like, there's no fun here. We all see what we want to, what, the same thing, there's no fun, there's no fun at all. So it is about non-judgment, and the non-judging begins with not only about, like, not judging your parents or your neighbors or your colleagues. It also begins with not judging politicians, not judging film actors, not judging a director. Oh, this movie he could have done, this is bad, that is good. We are not in, I mean, come on, you go and direct a movie? Let's see how good of a job you can do. It is so hard to do editing work or directing or acting or doing anything. Like, how can we sit here and start judging? So the best way here, what I've learned, is appreciate what you can and just leave what you don't want. We don't have to keep talking about it, we don't have to. So appreciate what you can and leave that does not. Take what resonates to you and move ahead, go ahead. And that's all it is. And that's what, we teach in all of our courses, is take what resonates with you, be an open mind, because we learn from everyone, we take from everything, and just move ahead. And assumptions are the first step. Is, the if you read the book Four Agreements, no assumptions, absolutely no assumptions. Make it clear. What I expect from Radhika may not be like, I don't have to assume that I need to make sure it is clear. Don't assume that the other person will know that, you love that person. Say that. Don't assume that the other person should automatically think about you, care about you. Talk about it. So yeah, so judgments and assumptions are big thing in the process of evolution, in the process of success manifestation. We talked about the negative mindset, the negative, even the disastrous mindset, the negative mindset. All of this do not help us. It's like, it's it's a waste of time and energy.
Yeah, that is true.
That's what I
And
said.
I completely agree. I resonated with everything you said, Pari, right now. And moreover, I also want to add this, that judgment leads to no good, because um, I was watching this reel and it resonated with me on so many levels, that you also manifest your judgments. What you are judging immediately
Yeah,
manifests in your life. So the
absolutely.
the thoughts are so powerful, and if we are taking it lightly, then I think we might need to reconsider, because half or more the time we're talking to ourselves in our head. And if we keep replaying the sad bits or the failed scenarios, um, trust me guys, I've been there. I'm still there sometimes, and it's not easy to come out of that, really. But sometimes you really have to push hard, because you can't dilly dally. You can't do that all the time. Okay, I can be in the flow. It will happen. It will happen. Sometimes you really need to push yourself. Okay, now stop. Like, this stops here. You can't keep manifesting what you don't want to manifest. So I think assumption and judgment again plays a very major part in creating that roadblock for our success. um, and I have a question. Meanwhile, we go to the next point and we discuss this. I want someone to answer this. What do you mean by success? Actually, what is success for you? And we would want to answer that by the end of our entire conversation. We would genuinely get there, but I want to understand, what do you feel? Okay, and Nandini is giving so much love right now. I want to hug this woman. I'm feeling it right here. See, she's again one other right brained prani with us. she's uh,
She's a
she's our
total right brain. I'm surrounded by
yeah,
right brains.
yeah. So you balance us. No, you have that balancing power. You keep balancing us. You always pull us out from the two right brain part. It's like, okay, focus, and we focus then. Yeah. And our lives are very happening because we are never focused on one thing. We keep talking about different things. That is why people find it very entertaining also, guys. So you cannot miss our lives together, by the way.
Yeah, please
So
don't miss our
shall we?
life because this is like the most entertaining time. It's like you don't need Netflix, you don't need freaking Amazon. All you need is this live and get entertained.
Yeah, we are your good series, guys. We are like your mind-bending series from Netflix. Please watch Magnetmind Series. Keep watching us. We're coming with more lives, guys. More lives. We're
And
promoting right
subscribe
here.
to our channel because more stuff is coming
Yeah,
up next week. Guys, we are doing master classes,
yeah.
free master classes. So if
I
you
type
want to
it
get
out.
details about that, make sure you follow Instagram Paripatri. Okay, so the free masterclass registrations will be up in a day. One is on crystals Thursday, and Friday will be on Magnet Mind. Okay, a complete masterclass. So do not miss it. Make sure you join us for this free. For the first time we are doing this, share with it. Free
Yeah.
masterclass on crystals and Magnet Mind coming up next Thursday and Friday.
Next Wednesday and Wednesday and Thursday, because we're doing 25th and 24th.
Okay.
Morning time, 7 a.m. Indian Standard Time and 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep. And and you got to register, although it is free, you got to register for it.
Yes.
And you will get the Zoom links and you can join us on Zoom and
Yeah.
interact with us, spend time with me for an hour. It's going to be awesome.
Yes, we'll be putting the Zoom link, the registration from the Zoom link itself on our bios pretty soon on Instagram. We'll be posting on our Instagram as well, announcing the workshop and what you can expect out of the workshops, the Crystal and the Magnet Mind Life. It's going to be an hour or hour and a half, however the flow is at that point in time. So you will have that kind of time with us on 2 days. It's going to be pretty exciting and intense, guys. Trust me, because I'm feeling those energies right now, especially with the crystal class. It's going to be really high vibe, like really high vibe, because with the kind of energy shift that is happening right now, energy is shifting, and all of us are feeling with the full moon that has just gone by. It was a complete lunar eclipse also on that day, which happened in the Scorpio sign. So again, it's a very intense emotional healing that has come to an extent where some chapters in our life are closing on our soul path, on our whatever, and this energy is something you will be feeling this entire month. So if you want to harness those energies, I would recommend you come join our live on 25th and 26th of May. It's going to be pretty amazing, actually.
Amazing. Like kick ass, man. And Ashima is asking how much is a crystal course can non PSSM members get the discount? Ashima, has nothing to do with PSSM or non PSSM. Okay?
Yes.
Nothing to do. This is a completely different thing. This is through Paripatri. Okay? So there's no connection with PSSM at all. So first thing I want to make that very, very, very clear that it has nothing to do with PSSM. Whether you're PSSM or not, it's going to be the same. So if you want to join in.
Yeah.
I mean, this will be there. I'm sure. I hopefully be there. So if you can join in, join us later. I mean,
Yeah.
so it's okay.
We have just
Yeah,
started these courses.
yeah. So there's a financial investment, of course. So if you're not ready for it now, it's totally fine. You can join whenever you're ready.
Yes.
So but if anybody is interested, so but again guys, if you really really want it, then make an intention and make it happen. Like if you really want it, it will happen. Money is just energy. If you don't, you can't get anything without investment. You There is always an energy exchange, always. So yeah, so Ashima, this again, tell them, is it has nothing to do with PSSM. This is through Paripatri, and Paripatri runs her own business, runs her own company, and does her own thing, as does Radhika. Radhika runs her own business. So we are all entrepreneurs, and that's what we want it for you as well. By joining the Crystal Practitioner course, you will be certified as a crystal therapist, where you can begin your own business if you wish to. You
Yes.
will be given all the tools to begin that. So yeah, with the right mindset. Again, every course of ours has a mindset training, because without mindset, really, you can become a millionaire, but if you don't have a mindset, you really are not living king size. You're again living in fear. You're again living in that scarcity consciousness, which doesn't help. It doesn't. The abundance mindset has nothing to do with money. you
Yeah.
know which is interesting. It has nothing to do with money. The mindset is it's it's your state of being. It has nothing to do with how big your house is, or how many cars you have, or how what title you hold. It has nothing to do with it. You can be a freaking millionaire and have a poor mindset, have a scarcity lack mindset. So, or you can be a poor man asking, being an abundant mindset. So, but if you choose to have money, you can have it. If you choose to not to have money, you don't want it. So that's again
True.
another thing.
True. True.
So,
Agreed 100%.
this is my biggest thing, guys. Money is just energy. Money just flows. It comes and goes. You know, and I want to be a freaking be on exotic vacations. I want to travel. I want to do all that. I want to have a luxurious life. What about you, Radhika?
I think I want to. I'm a hoarder. Okay, I want to get a lot of witchy stuff, so I want to make a lot of money.
To hoard stuff, to
Yeah, to like
create.
make my house all witchy. I want to do that.
No, I think you want to you wanna get money so that you can create more stuff. That's what you want to
Yes,
do,
yes, yes. Thank
and
you
that's
for
all we
always
all
listening.
want. That's all we all want to do. We want to create more value to the world.
Yes,
the
yes,
the more
definitely.
abundance we have, the more value we can add to the world, the more we can share, which is
Yes.
pretty amazing. And that's all we are here, right? We are here to share our gifts, our skills, our love. That's all we are here to do. Again, going back to the love consciousness, always, always,
Yeah. That
always
way,
with the
pretty.
love consciousness. I know, probably contrary to all the spiritual talks about, oh no, I don't do it for money. Oh, I don't know. This is just what I love. I mean,
Ah,
probably if you hear us, you'll be like, what the hell are these two girls talking about? Like, what are they
yeah.
saying? Exotic vacations and this and that. I'm like, damn proud of it. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I own it.
Yep.
We are here to create successful mindsets. We are here to coach you with a success mindset. If you're ready for it, join us. If you are going to be in a victim mindset, oh, this happened to me, oh, they took so much money, oh, they are not the, then don't come to us, man. Just don't come to us. I'm like that damn straight. Like there's no bullshit around here. There's no nonsense here. I'm like really giving you straight. If you want the real stuff, come to us. There's no nonsense. And you know what? I wanna, yeah, now I remembered. when you talk about that negative stuff within us, the dark stuff, that's when it came to me, and I forgot about it. So see, most of the light workers, or most of these, I don't know, the people that into the light work, the light stuff, they're all talking about the new age, spirituality kind of stuff, talking about the light, the light flowing in, the beings, the angels, the this, the that. But really, guys, I'm telling you, if we don't get real, hang on, hang on, 1 second. I'm gonna I'm gonna be right back. Radhika, can you just take up? I'll be right back.
Yes. Say hello to mother. She is also a beautiful mother to two kids. So of course, um, so yeah, we were talking about the road opener to success, because we are here to remove roadblocks, and she was speaking. She'll be back with that. Meanwhile, what I really want to say is that success, and Nandini has, by the way, before I start, Nandini has given a beautiful answer. I want everybody to read that. Actually, it says, if you know yourself so much so that no outer force can tell you you are not enough or blah blah blah, you are who you are, not you are successful. And she wrote something else also, and it was very beautiful, equally beautiful. That is, success to me is when you are truly happy, just being, even after falling you feel content and have peace at heart. You are successful. So imagine, success is not always related to finances, is not always related to what kind of wealth you make, it's not related to the properties you have, the kind of whatever you have. It's related to really being that hard person. And since Pari is back, over to you, Pari, before you lose that thought again, because you're saying something very important. Please go ahead and share.
Yeah, and that came out with pretty passion, right? So,
Yeah,
so what I want to say is like, no, see, it's, oops, where are you? Okay. See, it's
I'm
about,
here.
see, we talk, the light beings, the new age people talk about the light, the angels, the love, the positivity, and all that stuff, which is great. I mean, but, but if we are not in touch with our own darkness, and there is darkness, there's always darkness and light.
Yeah.
If we are not real, like truly, like from the core, like I'm like, I'm all dramatic right now here, but it is that way. Like, if you're not with the core of you, like accepting the darkness, like seeing that darkness, and it's not just about flying on the unicorns and saying, oh, everything is nice, love is great, like love and light, we are freaking angels, angels are around us. I thought that is all bullshit, man. It is not just about that. You have to be in touch with the real stuff, the darkness, the core, the core within you. That's when, because there's always darkness and light within us, there's always the two sides. It is not just light. The moon has two sides, one which is shown to us, and there's a dark side of the moon which we cannot see. And the dark side has the shadows, and there's a lot of work that needs to be done. And also, when I say dark side, that doesn't mean it is bad. It has lot of power within us, and that's exactly what we are going to talk about in our sacred goddess retreat.
We'll be touching on to themes of dark goddesses who actually help in shadow work. So shadow work is very much needed, guys. It's time we start doing that. Truly.
Yeah, the shame we hold within us, the guilt, the regrets, all of that are within us. They're not somewhere out. And unless we process it, we release it, the healing is not going to happen. And Harleen is in the house again, a big round. of applause to Harleen, super rock star. I love this woman. She's like a go-getter, man. She's a freaking badass, a go-getter. Like no stopping, nothing can stop her. And I love that about her name. Is that
Yep.
nothing can stop her. She is like, I know and she has such clarity. I know I want this and I'm gonna do it.
Get it? Yes. Oh God.
Like
There's a
super
mutual
awesome.
fandom here, I think.
That's not, and that mindset is not like, it doesn't come, it has nothing to do with how much money you have, what background. It is you. That mindset is within you know so that's who we want to work with. That's who I want to work with, who are ready to take action, who want to commit to um their own self, to their invest in their own self. So yeah, so that's what I want to talk about, is that you got to get real. The stuff within us, we got to start seeing that, owning that, claiming that. So yeah, Radhika, you're blurred. Anyways, let's get into our next roadblock that we have. Okay, we talked about the two. Let's get a little faster while Radhika is starting to join us. Is the self-sabotaging thoughts, the thoughts that we have which sabotage. Oh no, I don't know if I can do, that limit us. Based on assumptions, based on judgments, everything that we talked about are the ones that limit us. It's nothing beyond external that limits us. It's only within us. Our mind, the limitations within our mind are limiting us. The subconscious mind belief systems, the limiting belief systems. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I have money. I don't know if this works. I'm not sure if I'm good enough. I'm not experienced. I'm old. I'm young. All of these belief systems are all holding us back, the sabotaging belief systems. The one thing, if you want to change, is to start shifting these thoughts that we get. I have a 5-second rule. Anytime you get a thought, have a 5 seconds to shift it. Today we are struggling with technology.
Blame the energies.
But I'm glad we are connected with all of this stuff happening. And I'm
Yeah.
really thanks to you guys, like hanging out with us,
Yeah.
because I love
And I
hanging out with
think
you guys.
and I also want to appreciate us right now, like all of us who are into this path. We are happy in whatever the circumstances. Like even if the technology is like really acting up right now, whatever is happening, we are undeterred. Like there is no stopping for us, yeah. Anytime, like we're just happy. Like okay, I'm back. Okay, whatever. It's the show must go on. So here we are. Actually, this is where the self sabotaging thoughts. We are go getters. Like how she talked about Herline, we are go getters, and um here I also want to mention another superstar in our team, in our circle, that is Jyoti. She was lacking a lot of means to be with us, but she made sure that she gets what she wants to do, and that was another go getter. So we have had that kind of classy people, coming to us. And class is not by standards of the money you have, and again the materialistic aspect. The classy I'm talking about is your mindset, is your thought, is the way you represent yourself, the person you are, how you want to like really be out there, and show the world that no matter how much somebody tries to burn me, I am a candle in my own wake, and I am not going to, that flame is not going to go down ever. I'm going to keep burning and keep shining my own path. So that is where we clean the self sabotaging thoughts. I don't think so we really need to go into deep details. Everybody knows what they do. For example, I am so fat, I am not beautiful, I am ugly, I can't do this. This is impossible for me. I can't go there, I can't do here, I can't invest in this, you know. So these are all the false theories we have been telling ourselves all our lives, thinking that we are incapable of doing certain things where we're not. Um as we speak of the light beings and the light and the dark shadows, that, if how many people here knows that there is a vault of abundance up there in the heavens which is always open for us. You might think, okay, I am committed or something, I'm gone mental crazy, what am I even speaking about? But it's true. So all that Pari talked about, that angels and light beings and everything, it's all there. But also there stands the dark shadows, the darkness within. And when you come in that balance of both, is when you start seeing all of this, what I'm really talking about right now. That is, the vault in the heaven of abundance, it's always open. You seek and you receive, you seek and you receive. But to receive that, you also have to have faith, you also have to have belief, you also have to have that go-getter attitude, you also have to show up every time you are falling down. Showing up is like Pari's mantra. She always just say, you don't have to show up, you have to show up, you have to show up. No matter how many times you fall, you have to show up. And this has got me going. This is something which is very, very, what do I say, impactful. Showing up. Showing up is one word that I've learned from her. It's stuck in my head like that, song which doesn't go, and you keep singing it at all times. So it's like that song. So yeah, that's about the self-sabotaging thoughts. Anything else that you want to add to this, Pariri?
Absolutely, no matter how you feel, no matter whether it's convenient or not, no matter what you believe, showing up gives success. That's what it is. 95% is showing up. So yeah, so anyways, we have now like reaching top of the year. Let's get into the fourth roadblock that we want to share with you. Is really the gossip that we talk, is really the small talks, that the conversations we are having, not with others but also with our own self, the conversations of lack, the conversations of judgments, the conversations that limits us, everything that we just talked about, that we tell ourselves, the stories that we tell ourselves are really the real root cause for the what we attract into our life. So if you want to change what you attract, as the first, change your conversations, change the conversations, change the stories that are surrounded. And you know what, I'm going to tell you, like, go forward and tell you, like, even the past lives, all of that are stories of a subconscious mind. Like, we don't need to dwell and justify what we have, what we don't have, based on our past experiences, based on our past lives. Forget about all of that. Live in the moment. You can change your past, you can change your future by living in the moment, by healing in the moment, by believing in yourself in the moment, by taking action right now. So, in fact, I would say the biggest roadblock is not living in the now, by living in the past or the future, in the form of gossip, in the form of thoughts, conversations, holding back, judgments, everything.
Yep, everything.
I mean, these are big topics, right? I mean, these are like big, big,
Yeah.
freaking stuff.
And I think it's
And
also about self check at all times, guys. If you think that we are sitting here and preaching, trust us, we are always in conversation with ourselves, that what we are teaching or what we are telling other people, are we really practicing that on our own? So for me, talking about a third person is absolute no no, but I end up doing that a lot of times, not in terms of gossip or anything. But yeah, I might have felt hurt, or I might have felt, that something did not go right, and then I would talk about it. And then later I would just regret that, I could have channeled my energies better, I could have rather thought about the ways I could do better, because I'm sure that whoever has hurt me is not going to change their way, or even if they're going to, that is their outlook, that is their perspective to see, to whatever, to do whatever. What I can change right now is me. I am my only focus. And as I'm saying this has been happening for me, like in a very, very big waves for the past 2 3 days. I'm like, enough of talking about negative situations, about this is not happening, that is not happening, they are not doing this, this is not been done. But rather focusing on what am I doing, where am I standing, what am I speaking, how I am justifying with all my actions. So I'm consciously working on that, and it's really helping me to see all the things that I can, just chart out of my life, which is like a clutter right now, and it creates stress, it creates anxiety, it creates a lot of other demotivating emotions, which hampers my mind or my journey. So yeah, it's important to know what we are really getting into. So gossip and slander is a big no no, and obviously it's a process. It You cannot think that it can just go in a day or two. It's a process. Like whenever it's about self checking. Whenever you feel that you're in getting into it, you just have to self check and undo it at that moment, like right then and there. And I love the bit where you talked about the past lives, that it's just stories that we are getting into. It might help at certain point, it might help us heal, but again they're just stories, like how this is also a story, this character that we are playing is
Right.
also a story. So that's a very beautiful point that you've raised, and thank you for actually adding that point to this gossip and slandering bit. It resonates on so many level, and how, like, it's a beautiful perspective actually. Like, it's like a bulb is on now.
I mean, we can connect to, like, for me, one of the healing technique is, if I want to get into, this is something that I've actually, most you guys might find this interesting. When I was working with Ray Chandran, so if you want to feel confident, or feel like the queen, you know, then connect to the lifetime where you were a queen, and you can tap onto that consciousness and bring that into this now moment.
Yeah,
So
amazing.
past lives are there for us to connect into these different frequencies, perceptions. So we can connect to any lifetime, past or future, to bring that consciousness into present. I know I'm speaking a little bit advanced stuff here, but this is something that you will be learning in our courses. Um, this is called timeline healing, by the way. Anyways, I'm not going to get into it. Um,
I'll be another hour of live with you then. But
I
we'll
know.
surely have a workshop with her on this, guys. If you are thinking that this will just be a topic and she's dropping your, no, there are a lot of workshop that we are planning, that she's planning, so it'll come to you. So don't get restless. We will talk about all of this advanced stuff as well. So yeah, and without further ado, let's jump to the next and the last roadblock, which is one of my favorite, and I love talking about it because I've been at the receiving end of it at a lot of times. That is the superiority complex or overconfidence. Okay, Pariti, would you want to start on this? How can it really sabotage your road to
I mean,
success?
come
Like, how
on,
can we?
guys. We all know overconfidence. Me, I am doing this. It's happening through me. I am, I am the, whatever the thing. It definitely limits you, because you're kind of attaching yourself. You're identifying yourself with an image, and when you identify yourself with an image, you limit your possibilities. You limit your growth. And I always want to live in infinite possibilities, like infinite possibilities. Anything can happen. And also, this is what I perceive, and everything is drama. At the end of the day, I can come back to this drama again and again and again and again. Like, this is not like, I don't have to live like I'm missing out, or I am doing this. If I'm not there, somebody else will do it.
Yeah.
I am choosing to be here. It's not that I'm the only one to be here. So there's a lot of difference, and I'm coming from a very higher perspective in explaining this part of overconfidence. Is the time is an illusion. Time doesn't exist. This is an illusion. This is a game we are playing, the 3D matrix game. And here, there's no winning or losing. We're just playing it. Like, if you play a game, at the end of the, like, you go level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 25, and you're done, and you're like, okay, Radhika, what to do next? Take another game and go back to level 1. So it's just a game that we are playing, and there's no winning or losing. There's no playing now, or it's continuous spectrum happening. It's a continuous thing, an infinite universe, infinite multiverse. So when we think about, I'm just zooming out, taking you into this, giving you a bird's eye perspective of where we are in our life. Like in this infinite multiverse, where are we? And when we look from that perspective, our ego, what who we are becomes so small. And all we are here again, I always will take you back to that love consciousness. Lovely. We are love leaders. We are leaders of heart leaders.
Yeah.
We work from that space
Yeah.
of compassion, from that space of friendship. Like I and Radhika are friends more than anything.
Yes.
We are here to share that friendship. We're working together to share and do what we love in this environment. So every relationship is friendship at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So there's no judging a friend, there's no comparing with a friend.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what I would say about overconfidence is zoom out whenever you feel like, oh, you know what, you're the most important fellow. Zoom out and see where you are.
That was a wow perspective. And to add on to this, I think the best person that you can look up to, and I really feel like where she's coming from, obviously she's one of the, like, there are obviously there are two daughters to Patriji, Parinitaka and Paridi. So both of them, they come from the same place of thought process that she was just speaking about, and obviously comes from the father and the mother. Both of them, I have the level of humbleness that they portray. um, and you might think that, where I'm taking this, but I want to give you this example so that you understand. So I got this opportunity. She was here in December, and Pari went back and came again now. So when we were together in December, I got a chance to be there with her for almost 2.5 months. It was an amazing journey. There were times when she used to open doors for me for the car, and she would have no thought about it. She would make sure they, like, the sisters would make sure they were sitting, so no matter who was driving, they would sit in the front seat. And as you was think that, what are these points, why is she talking about this in superiority complex? Because she could feel superior, Parinita could feel superior, Parimala could feel superior, but they always come from a place of grounded mechanism. Like, they're very, very grounded, they're earthed. No matter where they are, what position they hold, where they stand today, no matter how famous they are, whatever it is for them, they come from that place of groundedness. And it was a very big thing for me. Why? Because I saw it with my own two eyes and I felt that energy. Because for me, all my life, I have been that grounded person. No matter where I was, if I was important in a situation, I was not important in a situation, I always wanted to act from a place of love, from a place of generosity, from a place of treating everyone as an equal. So seeing that, and I think this is where the ego dies. And I'm not talking about the normal ego where the identity goes. I'm talking about the ego, where it becomes so high that you feel that everybody else is a fool and you are the only one who's right. You are the only one who's, oh my God, I'm walking. You should, bow down to me. I am stepping out. You should, throw flowers at me. Whatever I say, you have to just follow. We are not sheeps. There is no herd. There is no group that you need to follow. All what we need to do here today is to be in a group, to be together as a family, to follow each other, not follow someone, but to follow each other, to take that right steps where we consciously choose. And this only comes from the place of humbleness. And I loved sharing this bit actually, because it was a very heartwarming thing. I never told her also, by the way, personally, that I felt very nice when you were doing that. But I wanted to tell this in front of, like, so many people, that this is who these people are. And I absolutely love this about this family. from sir to ma'am to both of these beautiful amazing women. They're so down to earth. It's like it's mind bending, it's heartwarming, and it's mind blowing. And why I'm saying this, because this is something that we should all learn, all of us, no matter who we are, where we are, whatever we are doing today in our lives. This is something worth learning. Sir is someone I've seen people literally fall down on his feet to touch, like they want a part of him, and still he will always give you that time. He will still, always find that time to sit with you, and he's like this the most normal person around. Like he's like the Amitabh Bachchan of PSSM, like truly. But he'll be like any one of us. So yeah, I wanted to say that.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
want
we
to
have.
say here, Radhika, I'm truly touched. But I am no special. There are so many people like that. So
This is
many
what I'm
people
talking
who are
about.
much grounded, than what I am probably. And I'm learning that every day. I'm
Yeah.
learning that, and also the biggest part I think is by being the part. The wonderful is that when you're surrounded by such community,
Yes.
when you are ungrounded, um and when you see such people, okay, you know what, okay, I need to get checked, I need to go back to my grounding. That's the beauty of having a community like that, being in a group like that.
Yes.
Is always you're in, because if you're not in a group, if you're disconnected, your growth stops.
Yes.
So
True.
I mean, no matter whether you're open, you're not listening, or whatever, you are got to be connected to the group.
Yeah.
Don't leave the group.
Yeah. Yes. True. Agreed.
No matter what, it's okay if you stop for a while, it's okay if you like don't feel like talking, but don't leave the group. Stay
Yeah.
connected.
Stay connected. Yes. Oh, absolutely. It upholds you, And Torkom Sardarian speaks about this in one of his books. And absolutely, that was a very, very valid point, Dee. And as you said, that you are not no special. This is exactly what I'm talking about, You're leading by example. And this is like, the ripple effect that has been created, because no matter how much I believed in, when I see this in person, it motivates me more to keep practicing that, right? Because all of us can lose our way. Nobody is perfect. We can all lose our way. But when we see this happening right in front of our eyes in any way, whatever that act of kindness, that one good deed, that one good thing, and you want to keep continuing that chain, I think that is where the superiority complex dies. That is where the overconfidence becomes confidence. That is where the complex of superiority becomes, being in that group, that being in that touch of the group, as you mentioned, being in that state of growth and humbleness, as you mentioned. So wow, that was amazing insights. I think I'm loving this conversation, but yeah, we have to say bye bye now. We are top of our hour today. So yeah.
Absolutely. And before leaving, guys, again, the courses are on Magnet Mind, July 7th, Crystal Course June 28th, retreat happening this December. Sign up now, stop waiting, just get on the list. Let's get the conversation started. Don't wait for the last minute to sign up. Make a decision now. Decide and get join us on the boat. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We are going to like everything, like we're gonna, um, the progress that you may have in 3 years, you'll have in this 2 months. And I can't insist, like I'm not just making this stuff up, guys. We've seen this
Yeah.
happen. We've seen this happen, and we want you to take advantage, grab this opportunity, and stop waiting for things to happen. Stop waiting. It's time to make things happen. Time to get on the board. Time to stop fearing of, oh my gosh, if it, I don't know if it will work out or not, I don't know this and that. Stop waiting. Get on it. Stop procrastination. Stop being Radhika as an overthinker.
Yeah.
Make a decision. Okay, if it doesn't work out for you, it's okay, but at least you made that happen. So yeah, December, the go to my website Paripatri, December 13 to 18, limited seats, guys, because this is going to be an intimate workshop. We are not going to have hundreds of people here. So we're going to be very small intimate group, because I want to give this intimate experience in this group. So make sure you sign up, because we have truly have limited seats. It's not that I'm just saying it for you to sign up. We truly will have limited seats. So get on board if you're interested. Sign up now. Thank you guys. We totally love hanging out with you, and we want to do that more next week. Thursday and Friday, no, Wednesday and Thursday. We are coming live with a masterclass. Join me, connect with me on Instagram at Paripatri for all the updates. You'll get the event updates posted by in couple of days. So see you then. Have a great day, and we'll see you later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, guys. All right.